either raped underage girls or saw underage girls being raped and didn't say anything? Are we going to have investigations? We need to ask ourselves, are we in America going to have elite accountability? Are we going to have prosecutions for billionaires who went to this island and...
The 6 billionaires exposed. Epstein's client list finally revealed on House floor. The cover-up is over. The protection racket for the most powerful men on Earth just collapsed live on national television. One United States congressman just did what the FBI, the courts, and the entire justice system have failed to do for years. He walked onto the sacred floor of the House of Representatives, looked directly into the C-SPAN camera, and detonated the truth. He exposed the 6 billionaire bosses whose names were illegally redacted from the Jeffrey Epstein files. This wasn't a leak from a source. This wasn't a rumor in a tabloid. This was an official act of the United States Congress, naming names with absolute constitutional immunity. Right now, you will hear the names that change everything about the Epstein case. You will learn their staggering net worth, their global empires, and understand exactly why a federal judge tried to hide them. The first name is a Wall Street kingpin. The final name is a hotel dynasty heir worth $40 billion, and the reason they were protected will make your blood boil. Forget the flight logs with the minor players. Forget the assistants and the pilots. The real story has always been the men at the very top, the financiers, the patrons, the clients with the power to make evidence disappear and witnesses vanish. On January 18, 2024, Congressman Ro Khanna pulled back the curtain. He called out an illegal judicial order, a last-minute fraudulent redaction meant to shield 6 specific individuals from the public scrutiny that every other Epstein associate faced. He declared this act a violation of the law, and then he read their names into the permanent congressional record, forever shattering the shield of secrecy. Name number 1, Glenn Dubin, billionaire hedge fund founder of Dubin and Suica, a pillar of the Wall Street establishment. His connection to Epstein isn't casual. It's financial, social, and deeply entrenched in the New York elite circle that Epstein weaponized. Name number 2, Eva Dubin, former Miss Sweden, a physician, and Glenn Dubin's wife. She represents the social gateway, the respectable face that gave Epstein access to the highest tiers of society, from charity galas to private islands. Name number 3, Marvin Minsky, the legendary late pioneer of artificial intelligence at MIT. His name connects Epstein's world to the highest echelons of academia and cutting-edge technology, raising dark questions about the flow of money and influence between Silicon Valley genius and a sex trafficker. But these first 3 were just the prelude. The next 3 names are the reason for the global cover-up. These are the untouchables, the empire builders. Name number 4, Sir Richard Branson, the global icon, the billionaire founder of the Virgin Group, airlines, space travel, telecommunications. A knighted British entrepreneur whose brand is built on adventure and optimism, now permanently linked in the official record to the Epstein client list. Name number 5, Michael Bloomberg, the media and data titan, the former mayor of New York City, one of the single wealthiest and most influential men on the planet, who controls a global news empire and shapes elections with billions of dollars. His name, read aloud in Congress, in this context, is a political earthquake. And the final boss, the anchor of the list. Name number 6, Thomas Pritzker, the billionaire executive chairman of Hyatt Hotels Corporation, heir to the Pritzker family fortune, one of America's oldest and most powerful dynasties, a man whose luxury hotels host world leaders, CEOs, and the global elite. His inclusion suggests a network of access and venues that stretches across the globe. Let's be crystal clear. Congressman Khanna did not accuse these men of crimes. He accused the system of a crime, the crime of unequal justice. He revealed that a federal judge allowed the redaction of these 6 specific names, even though their names appeared elsewhere in the public documents. This was not about privacy. This was a clumsy, arrogant signal, a message that there is one set of rules for the billionaire class and another for everyone else. Khanna's act was a direct challenge to that corrupt premise. He used the speech or debate clause of the Constitution, a legal shield that makes him untouchable for words spoken in Congress, to do what investigators cannot: point directly at the apex of power and ask, "Why are you protected?" Now, here is the deafening silence that proves his point. In the days since this explosion on the House floor, have you seen wall-to-wall coverage? Has Richard Branson given a primetime interview? Has Michael Bloomberg sued for defamation? Has the Pritzker family issued a furious statement? The silence is a roaring confirmation. It is the sound of panic in boardrooms from Manhattan to Mayfair. Because Khanna didn't just reveal names, he revealed the mechanism of the cover-up. He exposed the redaction scam itself. He turned the spotlight from the crime to the cover-up, and in doing so, he gave every journalist, every investigator, and every citizen a roadmap. Here are the 6 targets. Here is the evidence of judicial protection. Follow the money. Follow the power. This moment changes everything. The memo is now public. The shield is broken. The story is no longer what's in the Epstein documents. It is now who tried to hide these 6 billionaires, and what are they so desperate to protect. Ro Khanna didn't just read a list. He issued a public subpoena. He declared that the age of impunity for the elite is over. The fight has moved from the shadowy court documents to the bright light of public accountability. And this is just the beginning.